Most people know this man, Zubir Said, as the composer behind Singapore's national anthem, Majulah Singapura. And now the public will get to see a show celebrating Pak Zubir's legacy. Assistant Live Editor Olivia Ho is here to tell us more. Olivia, could you share a bit more about the show?
The show is called Don't Call Him Mr. Marikita by Wild Rice. As we know, he was the composer of the national anthem, but beyond that, he was a music pioneer who composed close to 1,500 songs over 4 decades, and he did very much want not to be known as just Mr. Marikita, the guy who composed the national anthem. There's a little more to him than that. So the Wild Rice show pays tribute to the man behind the melody. It features, a lot of classics that he wrote, like Semoga Bahagia, which is the song that you hear every Children's Day around Singapura. But it also highlights some forgotten gems from his songbook. So it's written by music director Julian Wong, whose mentor Iskandar Ismail was a student of Pak Zubir's. And the show is directed by Wild Rice artistic director Ivan Heng in the style of a 1960s television variety show. So expect a lot of, big hair, a Happy Prince, singers. Yeah. And it also uses a lot of archival film footage. So, and on a whole, it's a look back and it's a love letter to Singapore's musical heritage. Now, this show has had a particularly beleaguered run. I feel like I say this about every show that goes on during COVID-19 times, but this particular show was supposed to premiere last year. Premiere had to be cancelled because of phase 2. Then it was performed as part of a fundraiser, but it was a very limited audience. So this run was going to be the first time that the public would get to see it. However, after the show's opening night last week, some of the cast got COVID, so they had to cancel 1 week's worth of shows, including the evening that I was going to attend. So that was a great pity. But I'm looking forward to catching it next week. It will reopen on July the 19th, and its run has since been extended to July the 26th. So hopefully more people will still be able to see it.
So that's something to look forward to. Well, thank you so much, Olivia. Assistant Live Editor, Olivia Ho. Now, those who know me know I love my seafood. But as long as it's cooked, well, joining us is Senior Food Correspondent Wang Ayok with his review of a restaurant specializing in live seafood. Ayok, is there anything on the menu you think that I would like?
Yes, there are plenty. Although the name of the restaurant is Orchid Live Seafood, but trust me, most of the dishes are cooked, so you don't have to worry about raw seafood at all. In fact, one of his signature dishes is a live lobster porridge. And it's a Teochew kind of porridge, which is like a very soupy, with the rice grains still a bit intact. But the soup is just what's wonderful about it. And the lobster just make it so sweet. Those are like from $70+ for a pot of porridge. But they're having a promotion where you get 1 for 1 free. So it's $288 for 2 lobsters. And you don't have to cook the 2 lobsters the same way. So you can have one in the porridge. The other one, you can make it into a lobster salad, or you can have it steamed, or they have a recipe where it's cooked with cream cheese. Quite interesting too. And there's also another promotion going on during the same time. You can also have 1 for 1 for the garlic steamed bamboo clams, which I love because it's just bamboo clams covered with lots of minced garlic and steam. It's delicious, really sweet. And they have another signature dish, which is called Signature Steven Chicken Wings, where they sort of detach the meat a little bit from the bone and push it to one end, so it looks a bit like a lollipop. And then it's deep fried and coated with honey and marmite. So it's like sweet, savory, a little bit tart. It's really quite delicious because it's crispy outside and the meat is quite juicy. And there are other dishes as well that I like. They do a very good baby squid. Instead of the usual baby squid where it's like deep fried until it's like black, you can also use the same baby squid and have it as a Thai salad. So it's like tossed with onion, cucumber strips, and then you have this sweet and sour Thai dressing, which is also delicious. So yeah, if you love seafood, Orchid Live Seafood is one place that you should check out.
You know what, Ayok? For seafood, I will travel. Thank you so much for the recommendations, Senior Food Correspondent Wong Ayuk. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos.